Hi, Gareth Davis. Today I wanted to learn how to correctly de-restrict your MASH 50cc motorbike. There's been other videos out there which told you to cut this wire or unpin it. This bike was unpinned there, and as you've seen, the whole electric system has died and burnt out. So the coil, secondary coil is gone, the stator, the pulse coil is gone, the rectifier died on the orange, the CDI, capacitor discharge, likely to be damaged as it's all on the same circuit. So I've bought a new CDI, about £12 from eBay, but a little bit more, a few pence more. It comes with a switch box that goes on the handlebars. You just switch through the different advances. So you've got the first one is limited to 6,000 RPM, like for running in the engine. Next one is standard, and then from then on it's 2 degrees of timing for every click, so you can gain about, I guess, about 14 degrees, depending whether it starts at 0 or starts at 1 and goes up to 9. So the first thing we do is you'll find under your seat, you'll find your CDI box mounted there. Lift it out, pull the plugs out, take the DCI out of the CDI out of the housing. Slip that in first. So I'm going to turn it the other way because it's not damaged on the band on the side. Actually, we'll go the other way. Oh, mine. Anyway, so it's got its mount. That'll go back in there. I've replaced the AC wire that was removed and melted from the electrical meltdown. This goes down to the stator plug, which is there, which only has 4 pins in because the AC was missing. And then to the stator side of the plug, as you see, it's melted, which has the full 5. So what I'll be doing is taking this pigtail, running it to 2 wires, 2 pins, and make use of the full 6 pins on the plug, so that I'll be able to double the ampage on the AC. That way I shouldn't get melting, but I'm replacing all the electrical stuff anyway. So take this, plug them back in. Obviously I've got no power to the bike, so there's no risk of damaging the new stator. like there's a housing pushed in. I'm just gonna, so I think the bike plugs will fit because we've got this little insert. So there's a couple of clips here and here, same this side. So I'm just going to pull them inserts out to make room for the plug. So I've pulled the little inserts out for, I guess, for packaging, and that's opened up the plug, so it's completely standard. What's that plug in? That's that plug in. And that goes back into the bike there, and it'll be fastened on securely. Oh, we'll do it. It doesn't matter about the loom. There's a couple of cable ties. Put through the mount. Make a couple of loops. Set them both onto the mount. Pull them tight. Snip off your cable ties so they're not getting in the way of anything. So I'm not sure, if you're 16, your license says you're not allowed over 30 miles, your bike's not allowed over 30 miles an hour. So I don't know if this is going to make your bike over 30 miles an hour. So I'm using it because I'm replacing all the electric system and I need a new one, and it was £12. I'll see if there's a email address for my insurance company or something, just to say replace my CDI because it needed repairing, probably. That's, it might just reach. So we've got 3 pins to line up. Flat side. That's that. This screws on nicely. Obviously I want to carry the cable along the route of the loom. I'll just pass that through it. I can continue along the natural loom position. I'll bring it out this side so it's not inhibited. Try not to knock my... I'll just place it there next to the brake reservoir. What I'm going to do is create a couple of loops. So I'm going to use 3 cable ties basically. One as a loop at the top loop. One loop through the bottom one. And then I'll run a 3rd cable tie through the 2 other cable ties, so held in position nicely. I'll tighten up them. Make sure it's in the right position for where I want it. I don't need to worry too much about this because my license is a 50cc license, which I got with grandad rights. I'm the very youngest of the people with grandad rights. So that basically has 2 stipulations on my license. The bike starts as a 50cc, which it did, and that it stays under a certain weight with the rider, which it is. I'm just checking all my cable ties are nice and tight. Snip them off. No, I've just got a cable top. So this will de-restrict your bike. Just to be clear on that. This is how to do it properly. You just buy a well, mine was a 9 setting CDI box with buttons. And that's how you de-restrict your bike. Not by cutting the ground to you. I'd say that cable could do with being just a smidgen longer. It's at maximum length. It only goes into the bike folder clip there. I seem to be catching my breather from my carburetor here somewhere. Reroute that so that's not in the way. Folded that over. It's mounted, they're all cable tied, buttons nice and easy for me to press. So that's how you de-restrict your MASH 50cc or other Chinese motorcycles. I'm just looking for where my fuel tank mount went because I can't see it. So please like, comment and subscribe. And once the other parts have turned up, I'll show you the difference and how it works. That was proper funny. I'm going to make a short video of you just going rum, rum, rum.